everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. I don't know how to say this. Oh god, that sounds serious. I mean, it is. The footage that you're about to see is what I have just recorded, and I could genuinely kick myself in the back of the legs 5,000 times with a blooming steeplechase pony because I hadn't had my microphone plugged in, and I explain it all in that, but I'm just redoing the intro so that it flows nicer. Yeah, I explain it all in the next part, but I just needed to redo the intro now, so that's why I'm looking a little bit different. Hello everyone. I have basically just done an 11-minute explanation on why I've been MIA for the past 2 weeks and my microphone wasn't plugged in, and I am so sorry, but I can't re-record that. It was a lot. It was a lot that I got out, and I think I'm actually gonna have another 2-week mental breakdown if I have to record that again. So I'm really sorry for this next portion of the video, but the sound quality is gonna be absolute ass. But like I said, I think I'm gonna cry. So I'm really sorry. I'll put the timestamp here where I stop the explanation. If you do just want to get onto the scrap jump a bit, that's completely fine. I completely understand if you're just interested in the crochet content. This is the timestamp. Love yous. Sorry again. I have Nicki Minaj stuck in my head. Like she in love with that go-go. It's like a mixture of that and then cigarette, daydream. Hello everyone and welcome back. What's this? Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. Long time no speak, hey. I don't even know how to start this off. Let's start with a little explanation, a little rundown of the past 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded, and I hate myself for it. If you want an overall, summary of how the past 2 weeks have been, I'll just show you my nails. I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of the other videos, but the way you can tell if my week has been stressful or whatever is by looking at the state of my nails. So, are you ready? Trigger warning, disgusting. I have 3 left. I have 3 nails left. Oh god, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So the last thing that you heard from me was my little roundup of what I had been making that month and what I had made in October so far, and I told you about the market and market prep and things like that, and that basically consumed my life. I put so much effort into making things for the market that I kinda did a little bit of a mini burnout, and you would think, now knowing myself for 23 years, that I would know when to stop and when I am about to get burnout, but apparently that's not the case. Even though I've experienced burnout multiple times, I've got no earrings in. Oh well, I still went ahead and continued and burnt out. Yay! So I basically finished market prep and went to my first market. It was okay, but I didn't have nearly enough, as much as I wanted to. People take months to prepare for markets, and I took a week, and I didn't have that much, and because I was sharing a table with my family, didn't have that much of a good display. So I didn't bother recording any of that because it was genuinely just so overwhelming, and I was in such a bad mood on the Sunday of the market that I was like, So then I spent the week after that preparing more things for the market. I made bookmarks and coasters and things like that, and then did another market, and it didn't do good at all. Which I'm not fussed about because I just like it. It's a good experience. It's nice to do it every week, and it was good to push myself. It was overwhelming, but I did a better display and got a book and everything. Like I said, I did bookmarks, and I set out a little book and put the bookmarks on it and everything like that. So it looked super duper cute. It didn't do as well, but I'm not too bothered. But now I'm just leaving the stock as it is because my bit of the table was full, so I've not got any room to make anything else, which is completely fine. My little axolotl went, my little axolotl and the little blue turtle. I don't know if you've like watched any of my first videos or anything, but if you know the little Timmy turtle and my little axolotl, they were sold, and I was very happy because they deserve a loving home, and the person who bought them was most definitely loving, so but now I'm kind of like done with market stuff for now. I still have it every single Sunday. Today's Saturday, so I've got the market again tomorrow, and I've got it every single Sunday until the second week of December. So still plenty of markets left, but in terms of like crocheting amigurumis and things like that, I'm done. So now I can do clothes, because I found that clothes are the thing that I enjoy the most. So yeah. So that's where I've been. That's where I've been, and it's just been very stressful. I've been very overwhelmed, hence the nails, and just other stuff's been going on, and I've not been the happiest of bunnies. So yeah, but I know how much my engagement is going to plummet, and I'm going to try my very, very, very best to not let it get to me and still continue to upload. But honestly, like, just yeah. And I've been neglecting the Discord as well for 2 weeks. I've been truly terrible. I've not replied to any comments for 2 weeks. It just, everything's just been stressing me out. And the thought of just like interacting with people when I've been in this mood is just like a no-go. I'd rather wait until I'm like in a happier mood and I actually mean my responses. What else were we gonna say? Oh, also, oh god, I was gonna make a Pinterest video that I was very much looking forward to, and it was do you know the mushroom, like the clown mushrooms that I made, which are up on Etsy, by the way. That's probably the only thing that I have done towards the community of crochet is put up my little clown mushes. So if you're interested in going and purchasing one of those little boys, then I'll leave the link in the description. But I was going to make an entire clown core video because I told you like how much I love clowns, especially vintage clowns. So I was going to make a little clown core Pinterest video, and I was like, this was like 3-4 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I could do a clown core video, but then like a quarter of the way through be like acting, I'm an actor, but acting just been like, oh, completely forgot, one sec, I need to go and grab something, go out of the room and come back in, and I'm in like full clown get up. But I wanted to wait until I dyed my hair, which I still haven't done. I've been in the mood, and I wanted to wait till I dyed my hair, and I wanted to crochet myself a little thing. But then literally like a week later, when I was gonna like dye my hair and do it and everything like that, somebody else uploaded a clown core video and was completely dressed as a clown, and I was like, if I do that now, people are just going to think that I'm copying their content, like they already think. So I'm not going to do that, and that made me really sad because I love clowns and I really wanted to do it, and I thought it was quite a cool, groovy idea. And I understand that like people have the same ideas and I could do it because they literally had the idea before the video came out, but I'd just rather not take that risk. Now that someone else has done it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, that kind of got me down a little bit because I'm like just struggling, and like that was the first Pinterest video that I was like gonna be really excited to film. I've been speaking for 8 minutes now, but anyway. Also, if anyone's wondering, look at this jumper. I went to a, oh, sorry Mrs. Espresso. I went to the Glass Onion vintage sale in Barnsley the other day with my friends, and I only got a couple things. I was still kind of hungover from the night before, so I was not in a good mood, and I was wearing a big leather jacket, a big hoodie, and I brought my tote bag. Everything was slipping, I was red hot, and I was very overwhelmed. There were so many people, so I only got a couple of things, but this was one of them. I saw it and I was like, should I? But it's basically an oversized green sweater, and it has Irish on it. I'm not Irish, but if anyone has ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I resonate with Mac so much. I love Mac so much. Mac and Charlie are like, I mean all of them, to be fair. I'm a little bit of everyone, including Frank and Dee. So yeah, I got it because it just reminded me of Mac and Charlie, but mainly Mac, because like even though he's not Irish, spoiler alert, he's not Irish, even though he's not Irish, it'd probably still wear Irish stuff. I don't know, I just thought, and I was like, that is so Mac McDonald, you cannot tell me otherwise, and it just stuck with me. I was like, I can't not get it, so I'm not Irish, but... So now we've had that little rundown of what's been happening and my genuine biggest, sincerest apologies for just being MIA and just completely falling off the face of the earth. We're going to move on to what the actual video is going to be. My scrap jumper, an updated scrap jumper. So I mentioned in the last video that I made 2 weeks ago that I wanted to restart the scrap jumper for the 3rd time because I did a raglan sweater and I absolutely loved making it, and it just motivated me because I feel like with raglan sweaters you can see the final result quicker, so that motivates me to finish it. And yesterday and the day before, I believe, I basically restarted my scrap jumper. I took it all apart, don't know why I say it like that. I took it all apart and I've started it again, but as a raglan, and I love it. I love it so much more, it's so much cuter, and I'm going to show you in a sec, but I basically tried my very best to video some little time lapses of me crocheting last night. I'm not quite sure how they turned out because I've not looked yet, but it was just a little bit of an update, like if I was switching hook sizes. I've still done what I did in the original one, which is use a bigger hook for the thinner yarn and then use a smaller hook for the thicker yarn, and it's turned out good again. I'm glad that I've done that and I've stuck to that. I've just realised that this hasn't been plugged in the entire time. I'm gonna try and not scream. I unplugged it to put it into this, so I wasn't waving it around as much, and it... Would you guys hate me if I like didn't re-record all that? That was 11 minutes worth of me talking and it was just a lot. And it's just a lot to re-record, do you know what I mean? So like, would you hate me if I just left it at the sound quality that it is? Okay, now, thanks to that little mishap. So yeah, I got a little bit of me crocheting last night, but I don't know how good it's going to be and if I'm even going to do it. I watched The Holiday, oh my gosh. I'm not the type of person to be like, the 31st is Halloween and then the 1st of November is Christmas. I usually leave it a couple of weeks between as like a nice little neutral, but I don't know what it is. As soon as it turned the 1st of November, I was watching Christmas films. So I watched Love Actually the other day, cried like an absolute baby, and then... I always do. And then The Holiday yesterday, and I'm rewatching Stranger Things. I don't know what it is about Christmas time, but I just love rewatching Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm basically to the point where I was at the end of the first scrap yarn video, and I'm moving on to my other ball of yarn now. Now listen. This is all I've rolled up so far, and there's still old colours in there, so I'm not sure whether to re-wrap this, because this was like the rest of what I could find of the other scrap pieces plus the new scrap pieces, like the autumnal colours. That's what this was going to be, and then I was like, I'm just going to add the colours as I go along instead of making a big ball of yarn, but now I'm kind of regretting that and I kind of want a big ball of yarn again, because then it just saves like making decisions at the time, do you know what I mean? And it's more sporadic. So anyway, I'm going to show you where I'm at so far. I'm also making this a lot bigger than my first raglan jumper because I want this to be oversized. Like, this is going to be a full-sized jumper. It's not going to be a cropped one like my last raglan sweater, and it's going to be really oversized, really chunky, really big. I want it to be big. So this is what we have so far. And now I think I still think I want like an extra couple of layers. And till I start on the arms. Like, the arms on this jumper are perfect and they start like here. Like, my actual arm is here and the arm starts there. So I want it to be this big, like I'm doing it off this sizing. So for the life of me, I can't find the video that I followed, but back when I first started crocheting, one of the main things I wanted to make was my little sister a Hufflepuff Weasley jumper, and the way that the tutorial that I was following did it was it did the ribbon and then it went straight into like the single crochets, double crochets, I can't remember what it were. And for the life of me, no matter what jumper tutorial I follow when they're doing ribbon, I can't find it where they do the ribbon and then move on. They always do the ribbon right at the end. But I don't like that. I like to do the ribbon because I think, like, again, it just makes it like more complete and I can envision it better. So I just made this up. I did I do slip stitches or single crochet? I did single crochet ribbon, I think. I'm sorry that I can't explain this very well, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I did a single, they're not single crochets, they're all double crochets. So I did a double crochet in these bits, and then I did 2 double crochets in these bits, because I think that's what equals it out. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but to me that looks pretty darn good. Gosh darn good. So yeah, and then I just keep increasing and increasing, because like I said, I want it really, really big, and this is where we're at so far. I think it's going to be super cute. And then I'm going to continue. Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to record. Why am I so down? I'm not sure how I'm going to record this. I'm probably just going to sit on my bed again, or I'll sit in here for a bit. I might do some downstairs, but the like majority of this next bit of footage will be time lapses. But yeah, that's what this video is going to be. Deepest apologies again. I've been recording for 18 minutes and I've only been talking about the jumper for 6 minutes, so, but I think that's everything right now. So I'm going to continue with this and I'm going to let you know. Bye bye. Au revoir.
What were you just watching? What's that? Oh my God. No. Oh my God, no. Oh no, you're a freak. This is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life! This is amazing!